way. When I was 5, I climbed onto our playhouse in the backyard, onto our neighbor's fence, and then proceeded onto the roof. So when my dad saw this, he naturally, as a dad would do, he freaked out. But the way my dad freaks out is a little bit different. When he gets anxious or under duress, he kind of sounds like he has angry Tourette's. Fuck! Stay there! Damn it! So, this same man is now a sheriff, and I can only imagine what it's like for him when he gets into a hairy situation. Fuck! Freeze! Don't move! Shit! I know I would drop whatever I was doing if I was that criminal. When I was 20, he asked me to go on a ride along with him for the first time, and I wasn't really comfortable with the situation. For one, he had his partner in the front seat and just decided to put me in the back, and I was like, well, okay, what happens if you arrest somebody? Am I just going to be sitting back there? And I was. So they arrested somebody for some type of a warrant, and they were doing their paperwork outside the car, so I'm just left to my own demise. So I think it's a brilliant idea to pretend I'm arrested too. I mean, that way we're in this together, you know? I'm not just the cop's son in the back seat. So I end up putting my hands behind my back like I have handcuffs, and he gets in, he's huffing and puffing, and man, what are you in here for? Just, you know what, it's been a long night, I just don't want to talk about it. But we ended up chatting a little bit, becoming fast friends, kind of decided that we were going to have each other's back when we got to the big house. But when my dad opened the door and he quickly saw I didn't have handcuffs on, well, I've just never made a friend so fast and betrayed their trust like I did that night. So speaking of the back of cars, when I was 9, my parents asked if I wanted to go with them to the store. So I said, thought it'd be a funny idea to say no, but then sneak in the back of the van anyway and surprise them. Which I did, and the only person who ended up surprised was me, because the whole time they proceeded to talk about what a fuck-up I was. At least they only have one troublemaker in the family. So I get out of the car after they go into the store, and I go up behind my dad and say, "Surprise!" To which he turns around with a complete look of shock. "Shit, where'd you come from?" So we have a new president now. I can only imagine how smooth this transition is going to be.
I love what you've done with the place. Fantastic place. I love the white. White is a classy choice. However, I'm going to add a bunch of grade A prime around this place. And when I say grade A prime, I mean grade A pussy.
No, that's just not what you do, okay? You gotta be classy. And, you know, you gotta be a man of distinction.
Well, you have a lot to learn. What are you doing now that you're retired?
Well, you know, now that we can, I think Michelle and I are gonna go to Cuba. And I'm gonna be careful of those Cuban cigars, because what I thought was a Cuban turned out to be a huge dude. And I'd like to say, like good old Bill, that I didn't inhale, but that just wouldn't be true.
Well, you are such a lightweight. Let me tell you, I smoked 3 joints before each tweet.
Well, you know, you just can't do that. You got to be presidential. You know, you got to be a man of the people.
Wrong.
All right, that's me, Alex Michael Coury. Thank you.